just tried to film a video and I realized while I was getting into it that this wasn't the right video because I only had half the idea embodied in myself. So we're saving that for a later date when I feel more aligned with it. But what came to me after I let that idea go is how I get my ideas in the first place. Hi, I'm Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. So if you've been watching me for quite a while, I've been telling you about how I receive ideas to film these videos, how I receive ideas to do meditation readings, tarot readings, and stuff on Snapchat. And I do the same thing for both. So I thought I'd share it with you in case you want to try it yourself to get in touch with your higher version of yourself, or just pulling ideas from the collective consciousness that align with you. I realized unintentionally, subconsciously, I've probably done this for all of my YouTube videos, especially the ones that have done really, really well on my channel, through just letting the idea come to me. And we can consciously do this through meditation, but also sometimes they just download into our brain and they're just there and we're like, ooh, light bulb moment, this is a great idea, I need to act on it now. And that is your cue to take inspired action, because when we're trying to force an idea, or when we're trying to force anything really, we're going to run up against a lot of resistance and roadblocks, and it makes it really difficult because it's out of alignment for us. And the synchronicities that be will make it so that we either struggle to do it or just won't be able to do it. So it's better for us to make sure we're in alignment, then take action, and allow the synchronicities to orchestrate in a way that makes it easy for us to flow through and do those things. And obviously it's nice when it just happens and we don't have to do anything to get there because we're already in the state of it. But if we're not already in the state of it, I'm going to share with you what I do to help get in the state of alignment so that you can receive the information that you need, the ideas that you need, the inspiration that you need to do whatever it is that you need to do from aligned action. So what I do is very easy, simple, and basic. I just sit down in a quiet area somewhere where I'm not going to be disturbed for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. I decided on that amount of time because I do DBT therapy and we do 4-minute mindfulness exercises before every therapy session just to get in the right headspace for the therapy session. So I decided to add on 44 seconds just because it's a cute little angel number. But you can do as much time as you need to meditate. For me, keeping it short is best because I want to get there pretty quickly, especially if I'm about to film a video or do a tarot reading, or I've actually done this before going to hang out with people just to make sure I'm in the right head and heart space for being there, to be present, to be aligned with the other person, and to connect properly while I'm with them, so don't accidentally slip into maybe a negative connection or an interaction based off of lack or victim mentality. I have gotten really good at doing this without even meditating to get there, but sometimes I just need a little extra clarity, a little extra calmness, especially if I'm moving from something that maybe was a little bit more stressful to something that is a little bit more calming. I also use this meditation to help me get to sleep, especially if I have a lot of rumination in my mind. It's great for everything. I highly recommend it. So basically what I do is I breathe in through my nose and then I exhale through my mouth slowly while picturing my energy going into the earth. So one breath, energy going into the earth. Then for the next breath, I picture my energy moving up through my body, up out into the heavens. So for one inhale and exhale, my energy moving up and out. Then the next breath, I picture my energy moving into my heart space. And for the exhale, I picture my energy going out to all hearts, connecting me with everyone and everything on the planet. And I do that 3 times, 3 full sets. And then I just allow myself to relax, breathe normally, and I ask the universe, source, my higher self, whatever you want to call it, for the message that I need to hear and to share with the collective. Or if I'm doing this to fall asleep, then at this point I'm probably getting drowsy. Or if I'm doing this just to be in the right headspace and heart space, then I just focus on staying in my heart space while going out into the world or connecting with others. But going back to the ideas thing, I will sit here breathing calmly. I will allow all of the ideas floating around me to present themselves. Sometimes the first idea is the one, and I'll feel it and I'll know it. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, that's a really good idea, and what else? And then there'll be something to add on to it. Or it'll be, you know what, I don't know if that's the one. I'm not feeling it. So then another one will show up until it's the one. I would say typically it's the first idea, or the first idea with something added on, because our intuition usually speaks to us first. And it's our doubts that try to get in the way. But with the example of how I meditated, then went to film a video that wasn't correct. I think what it was is I had this idea to film how I get my ideas before, like it spontaneously came to me when I was either washing the dishes or making my food, and then I forgot about it. And I was like, okay, bring me an idea. And it brought me an idea that could work, but I still think it needs a little bit of tweaks. And then I remembered this idea while I was filming that idea, and I was like, oh wait, I should do the original one that I originally came up with. And now I'm doing that, and it feels way more aligned because this was what was supposed to be said all along. And ironically, I feel like I needed to start filming the other video to remember that this was the idea, because I kept hitting so much resistance while filming the other video. I kept stumbling on my words. I kept forgetting what I was trying to say. I just kept hitting mental and energetic blocks, which led me to believe, ooh, maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to share, and there's something else. And then that's when I remembered, oh, I'm supposed to share how I get my ideas to share with you in the first place. I also could have went and said, oh, I'm not supposed to film right now, but I don't believe that to be true. I think there's an abundance of ideas that I can pull from, that you could pull from, that anyone can pull from at any time, and you can always share whenever you choose to. And if you really don't feel called to share, or you really don't feel like it's the time to share, you'll know. But I didn't feel like it was that for me. I felt like, no, I do have stuff I can share, it's just not coming to the forefront of my brain right now, versus how this is, and I do feel aligned and everything is flowing and more ideas are flowing in as I'm sharing. I used to really script out my videos and sort of have an outline before filming, which sometimes I still do, but I've only done it once since moving here, and it was very loosely scripted. So I feel like right now I'm in a place where I like to let the idea flow through me, because sometimes when I do script out a video to share with you guys, sometimes I won't be in the right mindset to film it, and I'll still be stumbling on my words and losing the flow and forgetting whatever it is I wanted to share. So what has been working really well is doing this meditation and then letting whatever needs to flow out. But that's pretty much the entire process for this. It's really simple, it's really easy. It's just to get you in the flow of whatever it is you're trying to create, because when you are trying to create from a place of force, it is so hard. Like, you basically can't. And even if you do, it's just not going to turn out that well. But when you create from a place of flow and alignment, it feels so good, and you're so proud of it, and you really do want to share it with the world. And whether people receive it the exact way you intended it or not, it doesn't matter nearly as much, because you made it from a place of excitement and joy and passion. So that is it for this video. I will see you in my next video next week. I love you guys so much. Bye.